to be an insane matchup. But here's the thing: how many guys are you going to be able to see to take that debut fight against Perry Stargel, knowing what he's coming from and his experience too?
Exactly.
Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner. He stands 6 foot tall, weighing 170 pounds. Fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee. He represents Nashville MMA with a record of 3 wins and no losses. Irvin Fearless Jones. In the blue corner, he stands 6'1", weighing 170 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. He represents Vision MMA, and tonight he makes his pro debut. Perry Scott Stargel.
And here we go, the main event of the evening. Fighters touch gloves. Ooh.
Getting right into
Irvin
the
Jones
action.
taking no time. This dude is a dangerous, scary dude.
Yeah, he's going to want to come out here and let Perry know, like, you're not going to come in here and push me around. Immediately pushing him up against the cage.
Yeah.
Stargel has really good balance. You'll see him defend takedowns a lot from that position.
Yeah, if you're a 3-0 professional fighter, you know, if you have 3 wins and no losses, you have goals in mind, and you're not about to let the guy across the cage try to take that from you. However, Perry Stargel wants that first win.
Right, badly.
He didn't choose to go pro for nothing.
Stargel's not shying away from the center of the cage. He's pushing Jones back. Just wading in. There's a good knee.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe Irving felt that knee. Nice takedown by Irvin Jones. Irvin Jones just sounds like a fighter name.
Absolutely. Made his way into the mount.
And this is not where Perry Stargel wants to be.
He's controlling the hands from here. He knows that he's safe. He can start to look to make his exit. So what you're seeing Stargel do here is going to try to pin one of the hooks down so he can start to move his knee out and then use the floor, the cage floor, to kind of scrape him off, take him out of that backpack position. There he goes. Irvin was a step ahead of him there, but good reversal by Stargel. Nice back and forth on the ground there with these guys. Jones seems to be slowing down a little bit. I'm not sure if he's just
1 minute left in this first round of our main event fight here. Here's the thing with both these guys, that you got to watch, because at any minute they can come up with something, especially, you know, Perry Stargel, who I haven't seen throw as many kicks. He has some devastating kicks.
Yeah. He really does seem to pick his shots at the right time with those head kicks, because I think that he kind of lulls them in. They're not seeing it as a weapon that he's throwing on the regular, so he kind of sneaks it in.
Right, and in order to do that effectively, you really do have to have your opponent's timing down. Look at that.
All right, that concludes round number 1. We have 2 rounds scheduled still in this fight. Don't forget the after party at the House of Orange in Covington, Kentucky. Drink and food specials for everyone coming over there from tonight's fight.
So, you may have noticed Perry Stargel threw a couple of elbows.
Lexi will be there. She's buying the
there
first
toward
round.
the
This
end
is
of the fight. If you don't know, if you're watching on
Okay,
Fight
I guess that's
TV
not true.
and you're with us in another state, the rule set here in the state of Kentucky for amateurs, elbows are illegal.
Correct.
So this is technically the first fight where Perry Stargel has been able to throw elbows legally. I'm interested to see if he will do it.
He looked like he was pretty excited to
Right.
throw, though, so
Right.
he's been working that.
By the way, I might add that I think that the no elbow rules for amateurs in Kentucky is a stupid rule. I don't mind publicly saying that. I also think that kicks to a downed opponent are a stupid rule too.
Well, with the elbow rule, I understand, because a lot of guys don't want to get cut when they're fighting for free. You know.
Yeah,
So.
that's true. That's true. But there was a lot of amateur blood in this cage tonight, regardless of the elbows.
This is true.
Round number 2, the second 5-minute round. This fight 3 5-minute rounds.
Good. Nice head kick from Jones. Even though he's not throwing with a ton of power, I think Jones is really just trying to keep him guessing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said before, Jones a dynamic fighter. He's showing a lot of different things here. Spinning attacks, takedown, you know, I mean, he's really working all angles.
And that's smart from, look at that. Wow.
Nice follow-up takedown from Stargel.
But that's fight to keep a fighter guessing, especially one who likes to go for head kicks and things like that. You get too repetitive.
A little bit of an awkward tie-up for the guys here.
He's
can't really see where Stargel's, I can't see where Stargel's right arm is. But Looks like he's like trying to get a little bit of an S grip there so he can elevate Jones over the top, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it from here, no. So you're already starting to hear Jones' corner call for the elbows. Nice explosion from Stargel.
Wow.
Just comes right up out of the mount. Jones was ducking for cover after that exchange.
Jones with a head kick attempt of his own. Inside leg kick by Jones. Irvin Jones seems like a big 170. I mean,
yeah, he's a pretty athletic-looking guy.
right, when you compare him to like Veralis Golden, who won the championship earlier tonight, he seems like a much bigger guy.
Jones looks like he's tiring out here and he's trying to keep Stargel at bay. But I think Perry's reading him right now.
Well, it's certainly what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But, you know, as I said before, I think he's a difficult person to read. That could change, though, as you said, the more tired he gets. But keeps mixing it up and throwing.
Yeah, even though Jones is kind of backing up and moving away, he's still connecting with a lot of shots from here. That was a good right hand.
Shot.
Sent Stargel all the way across the cage. I think a little bit of a
That was surreal.
a little bit of an off-balance catch there, I think, but it definitely looked good for the eyes of the judges.
Final
MMA
round.
Championship, our main event, our pro fight, the last and final round. Let's make some noise! Woo!
I think Perry Stargel may have one of the best poker faces that I've seen
Yeah.
in MMA. I can never tell if this guy's excited, if he's tired, anything.
Yeah. I think he's very focused.
Yeah, 100%. I would agree.
When you talk to him in real life per se, he's a very laid back person. He's not what you would expect.
Big overhand from Jones. And Stargel just stays right there in his face, seemingly unfazed.
I mean, if Perry Stargel was to come up short on the judges' scorecards tonight, I mean, very impressive that he was able to, just stay in there with a guy like Jones.
Yeah. Jones didn't look like he wanted to waste the energy on that takedown. Content with backing away and throwing a shot on the exit. There it was. There it was, the uppercut.
Wow.
I was just about to say, there's always the potential for the fireworks finish, and now it was.
And, you made a comment about his poker face, and that's where that focus comes in, where you wait for your shot, you wait for the moment, and you take it. And that's just the type of fighter he was as an amateur.
Yep.
And he's going to be someone to be reckoned with. Keep your eye on this guy. Folks, Perry Stargel.
What a debut.
That's one hell of a debut against a fantastic opponent. This very well could be a guy that you see fighting in the major leagues down the road for sure. As we go to indicate for the decision, I want to remind everybody that to thank House of Orange and Budweiser for promoting tonight's event, the Hit Sports Complex. Check out Premier MMA on Facebook and be on the lookout for our next show coming up in August, as well as our kickboxing event later this summer.
Into the third round, the winner of this bout by knockout and winning his debut pro fight, Perry Stargel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Perry Stargel. Man, you know how to get it done, man. Highlight, you are Mr. Highlight Reel, and I gotta tell you, man, when you came in here tonight, you were fighting one tough dude. A 3-0 pro fighter, you take your professional debut against a guy like that, you finish your fight like that. What's going through your mind, buddy?
I actually didn't think there'd be an interview. I didn't hear this part.
Well, get used to it, man, because Joe Rogan might be the next one that's interviewing you. You guys make some noise for Perry Stargel. Congratulations.